Hey, this is Mia, and I wanted to invite you to see part one of my urban garden slash backyard oasis. So, if you got a second, come on and walk with me. Let's do this. Organizing the butterfly garden back here, as you can tell, I don't work well with everything just bunched together. I have to have everything in boxes. So we've been working on creating boxes to put everything in. Once the fall occurs, then we'll go ahead and put plants in their rightful spots in a designated box, so we don't have to worry about them next year. When they come up, they'll already be there. Plus, it'll help us create a pathway to where I can walk through the garden as needed. Also, as you can tell, there goes the beautiful hibiscus tree that the bumblebees love. Along our fence line, we had the previous owners put a whole bunch of hibiscus trees along the fence line for privacy, I'm assuming. However, they're cool until they start seeding, then they start sprouting up everywhere, and then on top of that we had Japanese honeysuckle invite themselves over as well. So we had to pretty much eliminate all the trees because they started dying and choked out, and so we're just starting to go down the fence line. And what's crazy is that this is on both sides of the fence, on both sides, on this side and the other side, so we're doing a lot of cutting. Now, after we do that, we're going to replace it with some cup plants, which is this massive being right here. We're going to take that out the middle of the garden. This thing is like taller than me. It's like 7 feet tall, and it's a plant that comes back every year. It's ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is we're going to replace those along the fence line, so they'll come back every year since they're so tall and massive. So we're moving that. Also, I don't know if you can see the grass. You see the grass is cut down in certain areas. We're going to cover all that in wood chips, so we can walk all the way around. The goal is to have I would say 85% of this backyard covered in wood chips. I'm tired of cutting grass back here. This is let's see, along the fence line is about 150 square feet. This is a long backyard. So I'm tired of it. So we're gonna put wood chips down and make it work. Also, as you can tell, my garden boxes, we're starting to kind of make that a compost area until next year. But as you can tell, my tomatoes are going crazy, womp womp. So I'm gonna have to cut those back. Okay, confessions. I've been denying my backyard, and I did it wrong this time around. But I'm gonna make it right. You know what I'm saying? I already talked to the bees and everything. They forgave me. The butterflies did too. However, grasshoppers, not so much. Anyway, as you can tell, we got this is going to be the garden area. We're going to get that organized, and I want to have way more boxes than this. I want it to be a mixture of vegetables, but also fruit. So I'm gonna need, thus far I have blackberries and raspberries, and you see my thorn blackberries are going crazy right here. So, and they are a stickler to deal with. You're welcome. Right here, we have my fruit trees. So we have 2 cherries and 1 peach tree, which is in the middle. And the goal is to add, let me move this up here so you can see it. The goal is to add, I would say 1 or 2 pawpaw trees, a plum tree, and I don't know, whatever else I feel like adding. So I want this to be a food forest. That's the goal. It's an urban garden slash food forest where you come back here and you could just eat. Now, my wish, I turned around. My wish is that right behind me, I could put in a she shed. That's what I want. A she shed. I want it. So we got a lot of stuff happening. It's gonna be dope when it's all over with. It's gonna be bountiful and beautiful. So just wanted to let you in. We finished part 1 today. We're going to spend the rest of our summer working out here. I'm definitely thinking we're going to spend a lot of next year. It's probably going to take a couple of years for us to get to where we want it, but you know what, it's worth it. When you're able to feed your family and you're able to create a sacred space where you can come back and relax and just enjoy the view, you know, it's like a staycation. it's a lot going on. I just want to show you part one, what we're working on, and as things progress, I'll let you know. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.